Legacy. That's the message. And that's the thing for today. Los Angeles Football Club. Los Angeles Football Club. Let me ask you a question. You're not going to allow Lyon to celebrate on your home field, are you? There's no way that you're not only going to allow them to raise a trophy on American soil, but on Los Angeles soil? LAFC, you are aware that Liga MX believes that they own LA. Liga MX believes that they are the most popular, most talked about team in Los Angeles. Liga MX is saying that they have more fans than you and LA Galaxy combined. That's what Liga MX says. So for Lyon, they're treating this match like it's a home away from home. They don't consider this as an away match. As a matter of fact, they believe that they will have just as much fans at BMO Stadium as LAFC fans. This is the kind of mindset that they have. This is what they believe. Liga MX says that they have more viewership. Their games are watched more by LA citizens than you and LA Galaxy combined, LAFC. So just keep that in mind as you enter this match. Now, legacy. You know, throughout the history of the CCL, whether it was the 1999 era, the early 2000 era, whatever iteration, just CONCACAF club competition. Throughout the history, there's only been 3 MLS teams to ever win this. We all know who they are. Well, for those of you who just started watching Major League Soccer this decade, which is not a bad thing, by the way. But so the 3 teams, LA Galaxy, DC United, and the Seattle Sounders. We need more MLS teams to that list. And this falls into legacy. You win this LAFC and you join an exclusive club. Because you see, when it MLS Cup and Supporter Shield, there's a lot of MLS teams that have already won that. And because the league have put so much effort and designed the system, made it in a way where every team can win a MLS Cup or Supporter Shield. To be honest, Supporter Shield and MLS Cup Championship, it just doesn't seem as prestigious and as a high esteemed accomplishment compared to a CCL title. Why? Because the system, the MLS system, is designed for a new team to win it every year. CCL is not like that. CCL, you actually have to put in some work. You have to actually put in some effort. The system is not necessarily designed for parity purposes. The system in CONCACAF is designed for the best to win. The MLS system is not designed for the best to win. Honestly, the MLS system discourages the best to win every year. MLS don't want the best to win every year. But CONCACAF wants the best to win. Because when CONCACAF sends their Club World Cup representative, they want to make sure that it's the best that's representing North America. So you winning, LAFC, you join an exclusive club of champions. You join an exclusive club of kings, of winners. LA Galaxy, DC United, Seattle Sounders, those are the 3 most successful clubs in MLS history. Well, how about you become the 4th, LAFC? Because you have that desire, LAFC. I know you do. You want to be amongst the best of the best. You want to be known as the king of North America. You have that desire. That's why when I saw that performance in Mexico, leg 1 against Leon, I was very disappointed. Because I expect more out of you, LAFC. Because I know you have that desire to be great. Now, I don't know if Magic Johnson and Will Ferrell is going to be at this match this evening. But if they are, hypothetically speaking, let's say they are there. You don't want to lay a goose egg in front of them. Do you really want to embarrass them? Do you really want to do that, LAFC? LAFC, there's a lot of people cheering for you. There's a lot of people rooting for you. You are the most popular team in Major League Soccer. You winning will be good for the league. Not only for yourself, but for the league. And hopefully, by you winning, we can close the door to this parity system in MLS and enter into an era where the league creates a system where the best shines. You know, like how Real Madrid and Barcelona, them being great, it uplifts La Liga by those 2 clubs' greatness. The Manchesters, you know, everybody's talking about the FA Cup. Why is everybody talking about the FA Cup this weekend? It's because 2 prestigious teams from the English Premier League participated in it. You see, when you have great clubs within the league, that league automatically becomes popular through those 2 clubs. Through those great clubs. Why people barely talk about CCL when MLS is participating? Why people barely talk about US Open Cup? Well, because there's not a lot of great teams in MLS. There's not a lot of prestigious teams in MLS. And the 2 most prestigious teams that's supposed to be uplifting the MLS Shield, they are playing terrible this year. DC United is trying. Okay, let me take that back. They're playing below average. They're not terrible. They're playing below average. Legacy. That's what this is about, LAFC. MLS needs great clubs to dominate for multiple years. It can't be you're great one year and then you fall off. It can't be another Seattle Sounder moment. When the Seattle Sounders won the CCL, they immediately fell. That can't happen. We need great clubs to be great consistently. How about you start that era, LAFC, of great clubs continuing to be great? You don't win a big title and then all of a sudden you fall flat on your face. Now, it's not the Seattle Sounders' fault that they fell flat on their face after they won the CCL last year, because the MLS system is designed for teams not to be great consistently because for the sake of parity. And you are the one, LAFC, that's trying to break that habit, trying to break that chain. Well, it starts this evening, LAFC. Don't embarrass us. You said it yourself, the job is never done. Let's take care of business this evening so we can start an era of great teams being great consistently, so we can kill this parity era. So 5 years from now, when we see LAFC or Seattle in the US Open Cup Championship, the whole nation will be talking about it. Why? Because two great teams, two of the most successful, a couple of the most successful teams in MLS are participating in it. This is all about legacy, LAFC tonight. The CCL has created a system where the best teams are honored, where the best teams are uplifted. That is why their Twitter account, they call themselves the Champions. It's all about the champions. So when you win tonight, LAFC, you are entering an exclusive club of champions. So let's get the job done, LAFC. Don't embarrass us like you did in that leg one. Because honestly speaking, we know the referees did some things to, you know what, I'm not going to get too much into that. Get the job done, LAFC. So you can enter an exclusive club of the champions.